Tonight for dinner, I'm going to be making chicken lo mein with this leftover gluten-free spaghetti, and also chicken and broccoli with vegetables. First thing I do is I want to prepare my my chicken, and what I want to do is I want to put on some of this Chinese 5-spice. Shake some Chinese 5-spice on my chicken. I'm going to split this into two portions, one for the lo mein and one for the chicken and broccoli. I'm going to put in a little sherry, or if you have Chinese cooking wine, you could put a little bit of that in there. Put a little bit of that on your chicken, just a little bit. You don't want to drench it in it. And I'm going to mix that up. The sherry's got a nice sweet flavor to it, so we can mix that up a little bit. So I'm going to put some of this liquid aminos on there. Let's go ahead and do that. Once again, just like with the sherry, I'm going to stir this up a bit. Stir it up real nice. Let some of that flavor get in there. So I got some Chinese 5-spice, I have a little sherry wine, and I have a little liquid aminos on here right now. Alright, the last thing I'm going to do to tenderize my chicken, last couple things, wash my hands again. So this is baking soda. So in a Chinese restaurant, they'll put baking soda on the beef or the chicken or the pork to tenderize it. And it gives it a really nice flavor to it also. So you just shake just about, you know, maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons, depending on how much chicken. And then you coat it up real nice. And then this will tenderize that chicken. So I got this all mixed up again. So now I got my baking soda on there, and that starts tenderizing the chicken, giving a nice little flavor. Now, last thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to let this chicken sit while I get everything else ready. Wash my hands again. Right, so now some cornstarch. You put some cornstarch on the chicken. And then it's the last thing we're going to do. This gives it nice and thick when you get the sauce. So I got that on there. And now I'm going to mix that up. And then we could let this sit for a while and just let it sit there. So I want this to coat nice. Alright. So let's go over this again. I added Chinese 5-spice first, and then I added a little cooking wine, sherry, or a little Chinese wine if you have it, and some Bragg's liquid aminos. You could add soy sauce, you could add any one of these soy sauces. So all this stuff's gluten-free. Gluten-free. Let me wash my hands. Alright, this is mixed nice. All these sauces, right, I added this Bragg's liquid aminos, gluten-free sauce. It's a soy sauce substitute. Tastes a little different than soy sauce, but soy sauce substitute. I got tamari sauce. I'm not going to use that tonight, but I use this sometimes too. Tamari sauce, gluten-free. This is Kiko Man. These are all Kiko Band products. Gluten-free soy sauce, gluten-free oyster sauce, and gluten-free hoisin sauce. Another great place if you're on the East Coast and you can go to Wegmans. All of these Wegmans, all gluten-free. All the Chinese sauces. So there's black pepper sauce that's gluten-free. Wegmans has sesame garlic sauce. They got teriyaki sauce. They got spicy orange sauce. They got General Tso's sauce. They got all these sauces. Here they also have Wegmans hoisin sauce, gluten-free. And the Korean gochujang, I don't know how to pronounce it, gochujang sauce. Gluten-free. All that stuff's gluten-free. So all these wonderful Asian sauces are all gluten-free. And this whole dinner, the pasta's gluten-free, is all going to be gluten-free, and it's going to taste just like you got at a Chinese restaurant. So my vegetables are cut up, my chicken's cut up. I'm going to start making my sauces. I got a sauce, my favorite brown sauce for the chicken and broccoli. And then I have a sauce for the chicken lo mein. So they're similar, but they're different at the same time. Right? So first thing I did was I got chopped up cilantro, and these are the stems all chopped up. I put this in here for my sauce. And then I have some lemongrass. I'm going to put some lemongrass in there. Nice healthy squirt of lemongrass. I got some chopped ginger, minced ginger. So I'll go ahead and add that in there. I love the smell of that. So I got some minced ginger in there. I got some minced garlic. Nice scoop of that. A little bit of Chinese 5-spice. Some fish sauce. This is Thai premium fish sauce. Shake it up a little bit because it gets sediments in it. It's a little sedimentary. So just a couple drops. There you go. Some fish sauce in there. Soy sauce. A lot of soy sauce. About a quarter cup to half a cup of soy sauce. I'm actually going to put some, I like to put some liquid aminos in there because I like to mix the two together. It's a different flavor. Alright. And my hoisin sauce. This one's almost empty, so I'll just use the rest of this. Some of this spicy, fermented spicy red chili paste, the Korean gochujang sauce. Nice squirt of that. Gives it a nice little spice. Some brown sugar. That's about maybe 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And a little bit of sherry for richness. Alright. Last thing I got to add to this, stir this all up real good. Stir it up. Is some cornstarch. And that will, when I put the sauce in at the end, the cornstarch will thicken, make the sauce nice and thick. So, add a little cornstarch to it. Stir that up. And this is my brown sauce. Now, I have another YouTube video that just making this sauce because I like to use this brown sauce with a lot of when I make my regular stir fry. If I'm not making something specific like garlic sesame or black pepper or spicy orange sauce. If I'm not making something like this, I like to use this brown sauce because it's so good. The flavor is fantastic. All right, so that's my sauce for my chicken broccoli. All right, so this is going to be the sauce for my my chicken lo mein. So I'm going to be using some of the same thing. I like some garlic in here, a scoop of garlic. A scoop of ginger, soy sauce, about a quarter cup to a half cup of soy sauce. That's a quarter cup. Nice portion of oyster sauce. Oops. And a nice portion of hoisin sauce. Now, if you like it spicy like I do, you're going to add a little of this Korean hot sauce. This stuff's really good. You can add sriracha, but I like this stuff better than sriracha. I like the flavor of it mixed in Chinese food. Sriracha's okay. I use sriracha for a lot of things, but I like, when I make my sauces, I like to use this Korean fermented chili pepper sauce. In a little bit of sherry in here also. There we go. Add some liquid aminos, and this, I put a little water in it too. And then some water. All right. So this is the sauce for my chicken lo mein. So now that I have my two sauces, we can set this up and start cooking. Go ahead and put some, I use sesame oil. Some people use just vegetable oil, canola oil, neutral oils like that. I love to cook with sesame oil. I love the flavor that it adds. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hot. That's one high. This one's high. Oh, actually, I don't need this one right now because I'm going to start with the chicken first. So this will get nice and hot. Make sure it's nice and coated with the sesame oil. And then we'll be putting our chicken in there. Now, here's a tip. Sometimes you can parboil the broccoli, but all I do is I have a nice dish like this. If it's nice, I add some water to this. Just enough to be the bottom of the bowl. And then I cover it so that it steams, and I put it in there for just 2 minutes in the microwave. So that's 2 minutes there in the microwave while we're waiting for this to cook. And then at the end, when I cook it in there, it's already cooked a little bit in the middle, and then I just have to cook it in the outside. It says nice and crispy, crunchy, but it's not raw. And then for the lo mein, I'm gonna have, this is Asian slaw. It's got carrots, cabbage, and celery all shredded up. I'll put that in there. It'll cook nice. I'll put in these cilantro leaves, and then I got some rainbow slaw in here too that I'm gonna put in there with other vegetables and bean sprouts. So let's go ahead and put our chicken in here. Just dump it in. Now I'm going to end up splitting this chicken, but I cook it first, and then I'll split it between the two dishes. One for the chicken and broccoli, one for the chicken lo mein. These are three, there's 3 chicken breasts in here. You can see the cornstarch gives it this nice little coating. When we put our brown sauce on there, the sauce will stick to that, and it'll be that much more flavorful. So stir frying has a lot of, you have a lot of layers, right? You do a lot of layers. What takes the longest to cook goes in first, and then what cooks the fastest go in last. Alright, that's looking good. That's looking real good. This is going to go back in. We're going to cook it some more. So I'm going to split this. Half goes in my chicken lo mein and half goes in my chicken and broccoli. Alright, let's go ahead and put a little more sesame oil on here. Alright, so this is nice and hot. First thing we're going to do is we have these, we've got these carrots already cut up in coins. So we'll put those in. That's good. And then this right here is the broccoli stalk. So I took the broccoli stalk and you chop it into pieces. And that takes a while to cook. I used to work at a Chinese restaurant and they never threw away the broccoli stalks. They always cut them, sometimes just like the carrots in the little medallions, but they always chopped up the broccoli stalks and would put that in the stir fry also. So I got 2 containers over here, and when I cook my vegetables, I'm gonna put them in here, and then in the end I'll put everything back in. I could start this one now. Alright, here's my broccoli. You can see it's already starting to look good. It's still crispy, but it's not going to take long to give it that nice green color that I need. We can put that in there. Broccoli takes a while too, so we got the carrots, and we got these. Nice big piece of broccoli. We could throw in half of these are going to go in here, and the other half is going to go in there. These I got my peppers are going in here. Oops, put some in here. There we go. Now this is ready for our lo mein. Oh yeah, this is getting good. All right, so now we put the lo mein in there. I got some white pepper. Put some white pepper in there. And then I got my Chinese spice. A little onion powder. And a little garlic powder. Alright, we'll stir this around. At this point we can put our chicken back in here. can put in some rainbow slaw. It's got broccoli and cauliflower and carrots. And some Asian slaw. Now let's go ahead. This is ready. This is my brown sauce. I'm going to put that in there. Start stirring this real good so that everything gets coated with that delicious sauce. We're going to do the same thing here. Look at that. Noodles just suck that sauce right up. Look how good they look. Got this on high. Chicken, get everything stirred up good. All right. This one I'm turning off now. This one is done. Look how good that looks. So this one's turned off, and you can just see, oh, look how good that everything looks on this. So good. Now I can focus on this guy. All right, turning this off now, and I'm putting in some more of this cabbage slaw. I'm gonna put it all in because it really melts down. And I'm gonna add my cilantro. This is turned off. This stuff will cook down really good just from the heat. Everything's so hot in here. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. I gotta take these out because the pan, even though it's turned off, it still cooks. So I gotta take everything off and put it in a different bowl. Once you get everything stirred up. Same thing I'm gonna do for this. Look at this. Chicken and broccoli and chicken lo mein. Better than any restaurant you ever went to. All right, let's see how this is. Oh, that lo mein's really good. See, my broccoli is still crunchy. The snow peas are still crunchy. The peppers are still crunchy. The carrots are still crunchy. And the chicken's fantastic.